Hi, I'm Janice. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to give a quick update about my seizure or syncope event that happened 6 months ago now. I recently had my follow-up phone call with my neurologist to find out if she was still going to be pushing me to be on all the medications and whether she was going to let me start driving. And it was such an answer to prayer. It was amazing. It was like a 180 from the last phone call where she had been trying kind of some scare tactics and really trying to push me on all the meds, and she sounded more like a drug salesperson than a doctor. But this time she was kind of gentle and kind and reasonable and asking me what I wanted to do next, how I want to pursue treatment. And she was okay with me following the more natural course. Of course, she's not going to be giving me any direction because that's not her realm of expertise. So it's up to me to figure out what I'm going to do in a natural sense to take care of my health. But she was okay with that, and she actually sounded like it wasn't going to be a problem for her, and she was happy to still continue booking appointments. And she's even left it up to me to decide when I want to talk to her next, so we can wait for another year, or we can wait for 2 years, or I guess whatever works for me. But in the meantime, what was even more exciting was that she has agreed to, well, actually not even agreed, she suggested that she would like to send me for one more MRI to see how the larger lesion on my last MRI is settling down. And that's really great news because I do want to see if the lesions are settling. I think they are. And I hope that I'm doing enough now pursuing a more natural course that it would be really awesome if there's no lesions on my next MRI. I don't know if I can expect that. I sure hope so. Boy, wouldn't that be great? So this has given me kind of a kick in the pants to really start looking more into what my options are, what I can do for my health on my own. I've already been doing a lot of things over the past 6 months that I hadn't been doing previously. Although my diet was good and I was taking a lot of supplements, I kind of been tweaking that a little bit. So one thing that I've started doing actually is taking serapeptase every day, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. And I actually started taking that because I have another autoimmune condition that's still being explored, and I'll talk about that more in another video, I think. But it's quite crippling and painful when it does flare up, and I have been going through that again recently. So it was really pleasant to find that taking that every day did seem to help. And hopefully that will help overall with that autoimmune condition for the long term as well. I don't know how long I can take serapeptase for. I'm still kind of looking into that, but for now, it seems to be really, really helpful. I had been taking lion's mane previously, but I stopped taking it because it's kind of expensive. I do like it, but it just seemed like, what's the point if it's not really doing anything? And over the course of a couple of months, it didn't seem to do anything, I noticed. So I am going to start taking it again, though, because I want to kind of do everything I can to see if it will affect my next MRI. So I want to get back on that one, and I do like the taste of it, so I won't mind that. It's just the extra expense, but I'm putting out a little bit of extra, well, a lot of extra money actually, to see if all the things that I do are going to be helpful. I'm also taking magnesium L-threonate, which is a different kind of magnesium than I used to take, and I've been taking that for a few months, and I have noticed that it has helped my cognition, so that's been really exciting, and I'm hoping that means that maybe it's actually affecting the lesions in the brain too, but we'll see. We get to see at least. The neurologist had explained to my husband, which was great, that they only do MRIs to see if medication is working or not. And so because they only want to see if they think medication is working, or use that as the proof that the medication is working because the lesions are getting better, I guess, that would mean that if I'm not taking medication, then I don't get any more MRIs. And that's exactly what happened with my last neurologist. She stopped sending me for them because I wasn't taking the meds. And I figured, well, fine, I don't like getting MRIs anyway, so who cares? But in this case, you know, since I am actually actively pursuing a path and spending a lot of money and trying things to see if they will help me, it would be really, really helpful if my neurologist would work with me and let me have an MRI to see how things are going. And although she's not exactly open to doing it that way, she does want to see how things are going enough to send me for at least one more MRI. So I'm happy about that, and it's kind of a great way of encouraging me and challenging me to really stick with it and do as many good things as I can. I still want to play around with some different medication, well, not medication, but supplement options to see exactly what I can do. I'm also working out. I've got my sliding bench gym, which I'm super excited about, and I'm still using every day, and I love it. And I still need to start adding more exercises to it and see how much more I can do, because I'm not built up to a huge long workout at this point. It's pretty short still because I don't have the energy or the muscle mass to do it. So, but I am definitely getting stronger, and so I'm having a great time with that, and that can be really helpful for your overall health too. So the journey continues, and the good news is that I can drive again when I'm up for it. I still don't drive every day because I have chronic fatigue and chronic insomnia, which means there are days when I know I'm not okay to drive, and so I don't. I'm very strict with myself about that. I will not get in the car if I'm not up for it. So even though I can drive right now, I still haven't actually driven anywhere because I'm tired right now. So hopefully this week I'll be able to start driving and get around a little bit and do some of the things that I've really needed to do for quite a long time. So I just wanted to do that update for you guys and tell you this is kind of a happy thing I'm excited about. And I'll let you know how things go in the future as well as we go down this path, and we'll see what the next MRI looks like. So thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, and God bless.